Everybody, and welcome back in for another edition of Black Bears Hockey here live on the air on YouTube. Brooksville and Cole Printy here with you once again as the Black Bears get ready to take on the Watertown Wolves for the 14th time this season. Binghamton leads the season series 13-1, and Cole, last night just complete domination by the Black Bears. They jump out to a 6-0 lead early in the first, and then Watertown able to get a couple of goals late in the contest to make it a little bit closer. It was a 6-goal victory for Binghamton, and I don't think that reflects how dominant the Black Bears controlled that game.
Yeah, I would have to agree, and I think that the pessimism bug, if I could say that 5 times fast, but has bitten the Wolves. They even said tonight on their broadcast this one could get ugly for their squad. I don't think that they're very excited. I think the Black Bears are ready to put on a good show and hopefully get another 3 points on the road. And as you mentioned yesterday, just a dominant performance. And yeah, there was a couple late goals, a couple squeaky ones, but overall the team couldn't be more than happy with what they saw. And tonight we'll get to see a chance for someone new to, well, not new, but someone else to make a start.
Yeah, and Kyle Steffen had a hat trick last night on his birthday. Ivan Bondarenko had 5 assists to go in the game as well. We saw Dan Weber play third-line center for the first time in his pro career, at least. I don't know the last time that Dan ever skated as a forward, probably back in the high school days or something like that. He had a goal as well in the contest last night, too. So we're going to take a timeout, come back with more on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. We're back with you after this.
Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed night against the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys inspired and designed by the Binghamton Hawks, our local American Special Hockey Association team, with proceeds benefiting them. It is also Government and Educational Employees Night. All government and educational employees can get discounted tickets. Give our office a call at 607-722-7367 or visit binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans. Looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental always makes your smile their priority. You can call and schedule an appointment by giving them a ring at 607-545-4148. Black Bears were able to win last night by a final score of 10-4, led by Kyle Steffen, Ivan Bondarenko, and Austin DeRazio, getting some support from some depth players as well. But tonight the lineup, is going to look a little bit different. Binghamton going to go down to 8 forwards tonight, and one of those forwards is Dan Weber. So Mac Jansen is not going to play tonight. He is a healthy extra. And the Black Bears will turn to Wyatt Freelander, who makes his first start since January 30th against the Twin City Thunderbirds. So Freelander back in between the blue paint for the Black Bears tonight. Good to see, as the Lake Placid native is going to return to the crease. And we'll see how the Black Bears play in front of him again this time around. Last time he was out there, it was an overtime defeat to the Thunderbirds. Made 36 saves in that performance. But the defense played really good last night, so I have no suspicion of them playing any different.
And Wyatt played well in that game against the Thunderbirds. Just a few bad bounces. I think that he had one of his best games of the season, and it's going to be good to get him going again and to get Wyatt ready in case he's needed come playoff time, because you never know with goalies. Tomei, something could happen, and you need to have both guys ready to go, and hopefully C.J. Hapward as well. And I think this is a big night and a big chance for number one.
So he is our starting goaltender tonight. The Wolves are making their way out of the tunnel right now. And tonight the Wolves will be outfitted in their traditional road white uniforms, while Binghamton will be wearing their green alternate Bearhead jerseys once again. We did see Jaden Lee come in relief last night of Matt Lenz after the first period. Played the final 2 periods, did surrender 4 goals in the effort, but settled in early, made a couple of good saves in his first 10 minutes in his pro debut. Unfortunately, didn't really go the way that he probably wanted it to. Defense kind of left him out to dry, but I thought he had a good relief appearance for Matt Lenz.
Yeah, and I think that he looks strong coming in, and it's a tough task when you're a rookie goaltender in your first game, especially to come in relief in a blowout, sort of say, with the boats racing. And I think that Lee did quite a nice job of taking over for Lenz.
So the players are on the ice now for the presentation of the national anthem. While they are doing that, we will step aside one last time here on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Take a time out, come back. FW Web Company first period right after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Brinty here with you for the remote broadcast of tonight's game. We're up in the Black Bears office calling from the 3rd floor studio tonight between the Black Bears and the Wolves once again. Our friend Jeff Baird looks to be out tonight, so we're re-listening to our other friend from Watertown, Connor, who is filling in for Jeff as well. So if you hear his audio leak through on the broadcast, we're watching on a separate computer as well, so that way we can hear a little bit of the natural sound of the game. Binghamton with 10 goals last night, 6 goals in the first period, something they haven't done at all this year. What was the key for the Black Bears to get off to such a hot start, Cole?
I think they just did a real nice job of having that offense ready to go and ready to execute on, I'm sure, what Coach Sherwood and Coach Quinville were drawing up before the game. And I think as we watched, they just executed all the X's and O's to perfection, and they neutralized any sort of Watertown chances. Anytime Watertown would break it out, it seemed to be one and done. And that's really what they did, was just keep the Watertown Wolves uncomfortable and not give them much of a chance to start anything, and they were able to finish everything they started in those first 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say the biggest thing that stood out to me was how often the Black Bears were beating the Wolves up the ice, especially on the attacking side, and then just beating the defender to the post and kind of leaving the goaltender out to dry. If they can slide the puck across, they're able to go all the way back. And they had a lot of tip-in goals in that first period.
Yeah, and they all came from that same kind of right of the crease spot. First 3, I think, were in that same vicinity.
All right, well, now it's time to go ahead and start the real broadcast of the night, the FW Web Company first period. Visit them in nearby 62 Griswold Street, right outside downtown Binghamton, or online anytime at fwweb.com. That is fwebb.com. So the Black Bears look to continue on their win streak. Wyatt Freelander back in between the pipes tonight, 2-0-1 with a .294 goals against average and save percentage of .892, facing off with Matt Lenz, who did take the loss last night, 6-8-2 now on the season. Unfortunately, Wolves not able to get to that 6-goal mark, or else the goaltending record would have shifted over to Jaden Lee. So Black Bears with early control right off the draw as Nick Swain throws it towards the net for Sargent. It's going to be broken up by the Wolves. And one thing that we both talked about last night, both on the air and while we were away at commercial, is how good the Black Bears were on the forecheck and forcing Watertown to turn the puck over in their own into the ice.
Yeah, and that's a recipe for success, is to make people uncomfortable on the ice and give them a tough time just getting it out of their own zone, forcing turnovers and forcing some opportunities here for the Black Bears.
So Matt Lenz is back in between the pipes for the Wolves. We did talk about that in the third period last night. Do you go back to Lenz, or do you let the rookie in Jaden Lee make his first ever start? But now the Wolves take control, and they try to bring it up the ice. They're onside. Filipov and Mishkin and Dabari trying to play a little three-man weave going at the offensive blue line, but it's picked out by the Black Bears, who tonight with 8 forwards will have a revolving door of combinations going on, so do not get too attached to who you see out there offensively for the Black Bears, as Freelander, able to make his first save of the night, reaches up and traps the puck against his blocker, and it'll be an offensive zone draw for the Wolves here coming up.
Yeah, I mean, being down a man, I'm surprised we didn't see Dominic Tomei suit up and go out there like Connor McAnanama. Of course, only jokes, but Black Bears going to have to push a little harder today than yesterday.
Binghamton able to win the draw as it gets pushed up to the wall. Wolves steal it from the kick plate. They center up. Filipov fires. It goes off the end wall. Freelanders looking right from the left side. And now coming back out the other way, held in by Filipov, as the Black Bears have a little bit of a hard time breaking it out for the first time this weekend. But Shankar calls his own number and pulls it from the half wall, finds the open defender, and Binghamton will get the puck out into the neutral zone. Now Bondarenko chasing down from the right wing side, slides it down low into the trapezoid. Wolves quick to collapse down low. The Black Bears trying to go for the stick lift. Shankar was able to do a couple of that last night, was so good at it. And then now puck comes back the other side as Weber takes a look, getting his first touch of the puck, paired up with Shankar. And Weber's got a step on his man, throws it over to the far side, and it hopped over the stick of the forward coming in with them. First shot of the night for the Black Bears belongs to Weber, and Lenz kicks that one away with a purpose as the Wolves cleared all the way back down to Freelanders into the ice.
I'm really starting to like forward Dan Weber. He gets himself up in the play. He's not playing what I was worried about, where he was conservative on the defensive end as a center. He's jumping in the play and trying to create some offense, and I love seeing that from number 61.
And this will bounce into the bench area, and we will get a stoppage. 2 minutes and 44 seconds into the action. Taking a look around the FPHL tonight, Danbury and Indiana battling it out once again. PD and Columbus in a rematch of high-scoring affair last night. Blue Ridge and Biloxi starting off at 8:05. Port Huron and Topeka also at 8:05, along with Athens and Baton Rouge. And rounding out the league schedule tonight is Twin City and Monroe. We'll update you on those scores during our Excite Motorsports intermission report. McDonald with a big hit trying to jumpstart this Watertown squad. I believe that was on Dan Weber, but Black Bears get right back to work in the offensive zone, making life difficult. Klink able to blindly throw it off the wall. Watertown gets a line change. They up the puck up to Steffen. Had a great night last night celebrating his birthday, as Binghamton trying to apply some pressure up on the forecheck once again. Does come out past the blue line and forces Binghamton to retreat back into the zone. Steffen out wide trying to pick up right where he left off last night. That shot goes wide, and title one-timer denied, and the butterfly by Lenz. Rebound cleared by the Wolves. They hit the man in the middle of the ice. It was at Stephen Klink. No, it was Brad Reeder. Ramaker's shot gets deflected, and that will go into the safety net as we approach the 4-minute mark of our first frame.
Who won that Topeka Port Huron game last night? Did Port Huron take game 2 in that 3-game set? Because that's an important one for the Empire division below the Black Bears. That's a fight for second place. I remember game 1 was a shootout win for Port Huron.
Port Huron did win in regulation.
So they got 3 more points, so they take, 5 points compared to the 1 so far on Topeka?
Yes.
Oof.
So it could be a 5-4 split if Topeka's able to win that game tonight.
That's a must-win for them if they want to get that home ice advantage in round one.
Kirkby in the middle fires a one-timer that goes high above the glove of Lenz. He does get to the rebound. Black Bears try to swarm. 2 men for each side in the top middle of your screen. Going to be pushed out by Dabari and the Wolves. Stretch pass ahead to Filipov. And now dropping it back for Zimmerman. Throws it towards the net. Freelander's there to make the save. And the Black Bears clear, get the puck out. Shankar tries to take his man one-on-one. Stands up a defender. But they're going to call a penalty on the play as the Black Bears come into the offensive zone.
Is that going to go on Shankar, I believe? He's the one skating over to the box here. So the first chance for the penalty kill. The Black Bears looked pretty decent last night. They gave up a couple squeaky ones near the end, but most of the night they looked pretty good.
They call Shankar for tripping just over 4 minutes into the contest. Wolves were able to score a 5-on-3 power play goal last night, but they were not able to convert on 5-on-4. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes and 30 seconds into our first period.
Wasn't it 5-on-4 when they had that goal wiped off the board for the, I guess I shouldn't say wiped off the board, but one that we thought could have went either way?
Yes. One that they took a long time to look at it. They said, actually, I don't know what they said.
That was a weird,
Watertown able to convert 5-on-4 on the power play this time around. Wolves get just what the doctor ordered, as it looks like Darian Benchik redirects a shot from the point, and it is 1-0 Watertown. They score on the power play.
The former Black Bear himself, Mr. Benchik, got traded there earlier in the offseason, and let's just take a look here. It looks like he's just going to get a tip out in front. Or excuse me, it doesn't look like it might have been Benchik just firing. I don't think Filipov got a piece of that.
So right off the initial draw on the power play. And that goes to show you how much of an importance it is winning the opening faceoff in a special team situation. Stretch pass looking ahead. They're going to try to beat out the icing, and Watertown does, trying to keep their foot on the gas here, try to get up on Binghamton a little bit more. They have a 1-0 lead on their second shot of the game. Throwing it towards the middle of the ice, broken up by the Black Bears, as Scott Ramekers clears it off the wall past Henning and down into the Watertown into the ice. So Hunter Hall knocked into the wall by Emerson Emery. 5:30 gone here in the first period. As the Wolves try to bring the puck up the glass, Klink will actually go hard off the wall. Almost had enough on it to be icing, as Lathan now reverses course for Anderson, and the Black Bears playing from behind for the first time this weekend, looking to find the equalizer. Weber pushed down, but he is onside, as the Black Bears are able to backhand this one in deep thanks to Emery. Lathan holding the line. Weber fires, steered wide by Lenz. Believe his stick got on it. Black Bear taken down in front of the net. It was Emerson Emery who got upended. We're going to play on. Now back over to Benchik, the goal scorer. Crosses over the line, trying to play a two-man game with Klink. As this one is poked out past the blue line. Powers gloves it down. No hand pass. And now Binghamton comes back the other way. Swain trying to dance around Grant Mentis. And this will come past Lathan, thrown back to the back door of the Black Bears bench. Go off the wall ahead of the line for icing. Clock will continue to run. And Tichu Lathan now flying up the ice. Check that, it's Durazio. Now in the middle, here fire, and Lenz snags that one, sending us to our first timeout of the night. Watertown leads 1-0 thanks to a power play goal by Darian Benchik. We're back with you after this. Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears! Welcome back in, everybody. Darian Binchik lights the lamp and puts the Wolves up 1-0 to start the contest. Just over 4.5 minutes into the game, they won the initial draw on the power play. And that was going to be the only opportunity that the Wolves needed. First shot of the man advantage puts the home team up 1-0.
Yeah, and it was a man advantage that, looked good at the end last night, or looked pretty decent, and they were able to get themselves picked up right where they left off and get back on the board here. And that first goal is huge for the Wolves because, they never sniffed close to having any sort of lead last night, so to get the first one here tonight, that's big for the home team.
Stefan will win the faceoff back to the point. I think that was a shot that got through. And there's the camera. And now Swain trying to give chase down low with Stefan. Sargis on that back post that the Black Bears were able to utilize a lot last night. Binghamton comes away with the puck now. And they'll throw it towards the net again. Lynn's able to kick that one away. Binghamton stays in control. Stefan knocked off of the puck by Mishkin. He tries to backhand one out of the zone, but the Black Bears hold it in. Behind the net, Stefan trying to center it up for the man in front in Swain. Wolves are going to be able to get the clear. They're going to go for the stretch pass. Filipov knocked down with a big hit at the end of the Black Bears bench. It was Cam Cervoni laying the lumber. Hopefully that'll wake the Black Bears up just a little bit. Then a bigger collision behind the net right there. Whoa. And a third hit right at the blue line. All right, bodies are flying here. First period, Durazio walks in, hits the trail man, Bondarenko ahead to Kirkby. Kick save made by Lenz. Hunter Hall not able to get the puck out. Watertown throws it right in front of the net. One thing I've noticed, Cole, is the Wolves not hesitant to pass it in front of their goal in their own end.
Which I can't explain why. I mean, that is a dangerous pass. And when you have a smooth-moving defenseman like Austin Durazio, it's okay, but not many guys on the Wolves that are going to be smooth-moving like that.
Black Bears now coming back into the offensive zone. Bondarenko had to kick it up to his backhand and tried to center up, but it was blocked by Wolf laying down on his stomach. Got in the passing lane. This one is flipped all the way down. It avoids the ceiling and the line for icing. Continuing to play on. And now Bondarenko coming back over, dropping it for Shane Carr. A wrist shot that might have been going a little bit wide, but Matt Lenz is going to catch it and halt play with 11:26 left to go here in our first period.
Yeah, better safe than sorry from Matt Lenz. He learned that from last night, and this time he just decides to swallow up and make the Black Bears win a face-off draw here, which actually gives them a pretty good shot. They'll send out the Weber-Sargis line, look to win a draw. Let's see. Nice up-close view of Dan Weber, the face-off man.
Wolves are going to win control of that face-off. They try to reverse it around D to D as Powers now has control on his forehand. Up the wall ahead to Marquise Grant Mentis, playing on his second team this season. Spent some time with Baton Rouge earlier this year. And Black Bears are going to see play get halted here. The linesman said no offside, but looks like there's a penalty going to be called against the Wolves as Wyatt Freelander was making his way to the bench. So the Black Bears have the opportunity to equalize on the man advantage. Marquise Grant Mentis is the guilty party.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the call is here. And Grant Mentis takes a seat down, and this is a huge opportunity for the Black Bears to get this game back and tied up. Power play always looks good. Has been looking good these last few weeks. I think they had one last night, correct? Did they have a power play goal last night? I believe so.
They did.
So looking to get more on the board here and get this game up and tied.
So no C.J. Stubbs, no Gavin Yates, and no Mac Jansen tonight. So this first power play unit looks a little bit different. Scott Ramekers dropping it over to Durazio. Durazio and Kirkby are about the only two constants on this first unit. Stefan in the high bumper. Deservingly so on this first power play unit. Had 3 goals last night in the game. As he'll drop it back over to Durazio. Now Scott Ramekers has it on his forehand. His wrist shot blocked away by Lenz. Goes over to the far side. Binghamton keeps the puck in the zone. Now Scotty's got it back on his forehand. Wrist shot from Durazio just goes wide. Rebound into the blue paint. Lenz is trying to grab it. Kirkby got his stick knocked out of his hands. For the time being, it's held in at the wall, but Watertown finally able to get the clear. And Durazio will start the breakout from behind his own cage.
Oh, that was so close. That puck was rolling there. I could see it right where they scored 3 goals yesterday, unable just to get a stick there in time.
Stefan waits for Ramekers to get into the offensive zone. He'll set it up on a tee. Now Durazio over to Bondarenko. Far side wrist shot from Ramekers blocked by Hall. And now he tries to reverse it back up top to the point. Still have 40 seconds of power play time. Ramekers excellent stick lift to keep the play in the zone. Bondarenko's forced wide. Back up top. Durazio fires a one-timer. It's blocked. Back up top for Bondarenko. Now down low. Binghamton working low to high. Durazio's calling for it. Sent across off the skate of Scotty. Back over to Durazio. Their trade places. Sending it right to left. Top of your screen. Now on the right, Bondarenko trying to look for Shankar in front. Into the middle. Ramekers has it. Her fire off of a stick. And it goes out of play. 9 seconds left to go on the power play for the Black Bears. But Watertown leads 1-0. We're taking timeout. We're back with you right after this.
Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed night against the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys inspired and designed by the Binghamton Hawks, our local American Special Hockey Association team, with proceeds benefiting them. It is also Government and Educational Employees Night. All government and educational employees can get discounted tickets. Give our office a call at 607-722-7367 or visit binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears have 9 seconds left to go on their first power play. Margreece Grant Mentis sitting down in the penalty box for the Wolves. Wolves scored on their first shot of the power play, just about 10 seconds into the man advantage. Black Bears had a couple of good looks, but just not able to break through quite yet. They have an offensive zone face-off here coming up, so we will see if they're able to capitalize in the dying seconds of this power play. They are trailing 1-0.
Going to need to get themselves a quick face-off win and get this puck towards the net. It's a tough task, but we've seen crazier things, especially in the Watertown Municipal Arena.
Face-off, one back by Stefan, and the Black Bears try to get set up on the side of the net. And Kyle Stefan's stick snaps in two. So he heads over to the bench for a new twig. And Henning fires from distance, punched away by Freelander. Under 10 minutes left to go here in the period. As now Freelander just sets it up on a tee for his defense as the breakout commences. Shots on goal, 8-3 favoring the Black Bears. Game number 14 of the season series between the Wolves and the Black Bears. Now Klink comes in, breakaway off the pipe. They knock down Freelander, but they get the whistle. Black Bears are not happy about it. They go to protect their netminder. And Stephen Klink had a partial breakaway, hit the post dead square. Freelander knocked to the rebound away, and then got pushed into his own cage.
My goodness, he hit that post. He hit the corner about an inch, and that puck's in the back of the net. So Wyatt Freelander there gets a little help from the iron. Here's another look at it. Klink came in like a man on a mission, shot out of a cannon. Klink right off that left post, I want to say, and Jeez, oh goodness.
The right left post.
The right, it's one of the two, dude. I'm hedging the bets here.
So they're going to move it out into the neutral zone. As Kirkby wins it back. Kirkby partial break. He comes in, tries to go 5-hole. Rebounds knocked in by the captain. He started the scoring last night in the contest, the first of 10. He's got the first one tonight. At least I hope so. That is Tyson Kirkby, who I do think is skating to the bench. Right? That is 17.
Well, he'll let you know it if it's not.
Okay, well, we had trouble last night, so I want to make sure that does appear to be Tyson Kirkby, who has scored a goal for the Black Bears.
Well, yeah, it was a good follow-up there from Tyson. That puck found its way to his stick. I mean, it's better to be good than lucky there. He's a little lucky where the way that puck finds him, able to finish his own rebound after creating that great opportunity for himself on the breakaway.
Oh, Black Bears with their 10th shot on goal of the period are able to tie the game up at 1. Tyson Kirkby picks up another goal on his season total. Good to see Tyson starting to heat up at this point of the year, especially after missing all that time at the beginning of the season. As this one hops into the bench area, so they're drop the puck in the neutral zone. It looks like here.
It's been a weird season for Tyson. Like you said, it's been a lot of start and go. I mean, he played game 1, then was hurt in that one, had to miss a couple games, and came back, got his feet wet and got going, and then got called to the SPHL and played with the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs for 2 weeks, and so now he's back. So looking for some consistency here in Binghamton, looking for a steady stay, I would say.
So we are going to have a fight. Hunter Hall and Sam Holy, Black Bears' newest player.
Welcome to
Gonna
Binghamton.
go. All right, here we go. They're trying to figure out what shoulder they're going to go with, waiting for the first one to make a move. So Hall grabs first, and then Holy starts throwing some right hands early. Hall trying to separate, try to get his arm free to start swinging it. Holy throwing some uppercuts in there as well. So big rights delivered by Holy. Linesman trying to get in between it. Holy continuing trying to deliver as they are wrestled down to the ice.
Holy moly, that was a good one.
So Sam Holy takes his first fight as a Black Bear. Both players 6'4". So that's probably maybe it could be a UFC card one day. Or a boxing match.
They say heavyweight. I'd say that was a tall fight.
Unfortunately, I don't know what the weight classes are anymore nowadays, but
Do they change?
Yes, because they've added more weight classes throughout the history of the sport. So, but Sam Holy, 6'4", 215. That's a big guy, and he was throwing some good right hands in there.
Hunter Hall, 6'4", 210, they said. So that was a fun scrap right there, and it's the first Black Bear fight we've seen in a little bit. So it's good to see them getting that physicality up and showing that they're not to be messed with, especially from the new guy.
12:07 time of the fight. So now Scott Ramaker skates back in following the infraction. His wrist shot is going to be knocked down by Lenz, and here cover up the rebound. Binghamton trying to swarm, and looks like we're going to have something else go on. Quinn Shevers and Jacob Shankar, both with their hands on the other one's jersey. But it looks like they're going to separate on their own. The linesmen are actually trying to separate Tyson Kirkby and Roger Powers.
Yeah, Shank's not a guy to back down there, so any sort of messing with anyone, and Shankar's in the middle of it to stand up for his teammates.
Looks like it'll still be an offensive zone draw here for the Black Bears. 7:45 left to go in the period. Shankar, Kirkby, Bondarenko up front for the Black Bears. Kirkby wins the draw back cleanly, and now Jesse Anderson has it. Bondarenko's got some space. He skates in, fire, but it's blocked by the defense. Never made it to the netminder. Bondarenko comes right into the crease. Power move, and he scores. Ivan Bondarenko. Power move to the front of the net. Got around the defense, and the Black Bears have their first lead of the night with 7:32 left to go in the first period.
And just a great cut from Bondarenko there. He does such a nice job of creating, not just for himself, but for others. And this time he's a little selfish. Gets in front. I'm sure they were expecting the pass from Ivan, and he just decides he's going to shoot it, finish this off, And here he goes, inside out. Thank you very much. Slips it right through the 5-hole.
Actually, I think he beat the goalie to the far post.
You think? I thought it might have went through his 5-hole. I wish we had better angles.
Time of the goal is 12 minutes and 28 seconds. Ivan Bondarenko. Another even strength goal for the Black Bears. They have a pair of 5-on-5 goals this period. Watertown's goal did come on the power play. So we'll see if the Black Bears offense can continue to pour it on like they did last night. Benchik clears it towards the middle, and the Wolves get it out. Cross-ice pass is knocked down by Emery. And our good friend Chichu Lathan, all the way from Manitoba, fires around the wall. Emery trying to seal it up at the wall, waiting for everybody to get set up. Sargis is behind the net. He's marked by Henning. It's pushed up the half wall, and Wolves are able to poke this one out into the neutral zone just barely, but Binghamton tries to touch up. Weber is onside. Sargis fires. Kick save made by Lenz. Weber able to make the pass. Took a hit, though, to make the play. Lathan comes in, searching for his first goal still. His wrist shot, a low drive that does go wide. 6:25 left to go here in the period. Lathan at the penalty box doors just fires in front of the red line. Wolves able to get the clear while Binghamton was changing. Benchik gains the red line and sends it all the way around Freelander's cage. The Wolves had a guy down low, but it looks like the Black Bears going to escape dodge scot-free. Swain far side. Bondarenko letting Swain catch up to it down low as they get set up at the wall. Cervoni calling for it. You see in the top middle of your screen. Puck on the far side as they try to play it up towards the blue line. His pass blocked, but Cervoni gets it back. His shot is blocked away by Zimmerman on the one timing feed. The Black Bears sent across from the half wall.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity. Cam Cervoni not afraid to jump up on the offensive play. Does a real nice job of getting himself in a position to shoot when he decides to get active. And there was an opportunity, and there was an example of Cam Cervoni's IQ.
Offensive zone draw, won by Steffen. Cervoni sends it around the wall. Down low behind the net, Mishkin and Eklund for the Wolves get there first. But this is where the Black Bears have made life extremely difficult for Watertown, is those plays down low in the corner. The Wolves have turned it over a ton this weekend in those situations. Puck held up and the Black Bears bench. I believe it ricocheted off the linesman's skate. Remember, all the officials are in the realm of play. So if it hits the referee or a linesman, you got to continue to play the puck. Bondarenko shaves up ice at the top of the circle. Throws a softball towards the net, just hoping somebody can redirect it. Up top, a wrist shot is blocked by the Wolves defense once again. And this one going to be cleared. A skate race. Dabari will get there first. Defense to offense for the Wolves. Dabari's pass down low for Shevers. He's knocked into the wall by Weber. Black Bears trying to get their sticks moving down low as they try to reverse course. Paddled away by Freelander. Talk about being active with your stick right there. Sent around. And Bondarenko trying to chip it out. Held in by Shevers. Wolves doing a good job of holding the puck in. Wrist shot goes wide of Freelander's cage. And the Black Bears do get control of a loose puck. They have some space. In front of their own bench, they're able to make the pass, and Binghamton finally able to break it all the way out. Late 2-on-1, looking for Shane Carr right out in front. Just goes wide on the glove side.
Oh, good opportunity there for Shanks. He had, I think, he had one last night and a pretty good opportunity. He had a second. He's doing a real nice job this weekend of crashing the net and creating some havoc.
Well, he could have had two last night. I don't know if they went back and added any more points or changed anything.
I don't know, man. I kept checking to see if they would change it for Steph, but nothing yet.
I know. I hate it for him, but we know that he had a hat trick in our hearts. Rebound still available. Black Bears try to hack and whack at it. Kirkby on the backhand, now playing a screen in front of Lenz as the puck gets out of the corner. Sent up top. That's Sargis. Durazio is calling for it. Kirkby now gets around one defender, poked wide by Shane Carr, back into the corner, and off the glass and out for Watertown as they get a much-needed clear. Grant Mentis able to pull it away from Durazio for the time being. Sidesteps the hit from Sargis, but loses control in the process. Weber now skates in. Tries to go a backhander down low. As Binghamton trying to get set up on that forecheck once again as we approach 3 minutes remaining in our first period. Filipov chips it ahead for Mishkin. Not going to be able to get there first as the Black Bears are able to control it behind the cage. Lathan through the middle of the ice. Finds somebody in a green jersey. It's Dan Weber trying to glide it in on the backhand. Return to Cinder back into the penalty box area as Emery and Lathan try to come across the blue line. They're stood up. And Dabari and company for the Wolves try to come into the zone. McDonald from the center ice circle throws a low drive wrist shot on target that Freelander had to be ready for. Bondarenko dodges a hip check that was telegraphed from a mile away. I think we saw that one coming all the way back here in Binghamton.
Still a nice move from Yvonne to get around there, so way to go, Bondo.
Dabari trying to get around Anderson. That pass going to be knocked all the way back up to the opposite line. No icing, says the linesman, with about 2 minutes left to go in the frame. Shots on goal are 16-4, favoring the Black Bears. As this one looks like it is knocked up into the safety net and out of play with 1:58 left to go in the period.
Yeah, that one just redirected. It may have hit the ceiling for all we know. I mean, I wish we could see it, but it's going to take us to our last media timeout of the contest. Both guys coming back out from the box, but after that fight, I think that's something we can talk about when we get back.
Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed night against the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys inspired and designed by the Binghamton Hawks, our local American Special Hockey Association team, with proceeds benefiting them. It is also Government and Educational Employees Night. All government and educational employees can get discounted tickets. Give our office a call at 607-722-7367 or visit binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears lead 2-1 with 2 even-strength goals, one by Tyson Kirkby and the other by Ivan Bondarenko. First one at 11:52 and the second at 12:28. So the Black Bears scoring in bunches this period so far, Cole.
Yeah, they came close together. They came close together last night as well. So when they get hot and when they get going is really when the team seems to find some success. And maybe they can get one more before this period's over and go in with a multi-goal lead like they did last night. Won't be as high as last night, but
don't forget, we have the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report coming up. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. So Sam Holy and Hunter Hall came out of the penalty box right before we went to that TV timeout. Holy on the ice now, chopping it ahead for Sargis, but we're going to have a penalty get called as the Black Bears touch up. They're going to say 6 men on the ice for the Black Bears, so too many men. And unfortunately, Sam Holy is headed back to the penalty box.
It's got to be someone on the ice has to serve that one, right? During the time of the infraction, one of the guys who was on the ice, I think, has to serve it.
I think so. So unfortunately for the Black Bears, they are back to work on the Northeastern Striping Corporation.
Usually you'd see a forward sit down, but when the Black Bears have a plethora of defensemen and lack of forwards tonight, it's going to be a defenseman who has to serve the penalty.
Binghamton able to get control off the draw this time around, and they will clear it down the ice. Watertown is 1-for-1 on the power play tonight. Darian Benchik has the goal that put Watertown on the board first at 1-0. Binghamton got the next 2. Now Klink will skate in, playing it over far side, and it's held in just inside the line. Benchik sends it down low. A double team on the half wall. Black Bears trying to muscle this puck out of the zone. Goes right off the glass, back to the kick plate. Left side of your screen. Hall, who was in that fight with Holy, skates into the circle, cuts to the net now, trying to get a little give and go action. You see Freelander is actually trying to hold both posts at the same time. Slap shot is gone wide for the Wolves as Hall trying to just spin around from trouble. Kirkby up high with Bondarenko as forwards, and it goes off the stick of Klink all the way back into Watertown's side of the ice.
I feel like I would tear something if I tried holding both posts. That looked like it hurt.
You see some goalies do that, and some goalies only focus on the one side, and they put that opposite leg behind, or whatever leg is touching the post. That way, have a little bit more support, sturdiness.
It also allows you to, like you said, cover both posts, but if you're only covering both posts, you're not going to be able to cover the top of the net as easily as if you have both legs on one side.
3 seconds left to go in the period as Freelander covers up as a puck trickled into the crease.
Still looks like it hurt, though.
Wolves are going to pull the goalie here. 3 seconds left.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Goes 6-on-4. Oh, nope. He's going back. He's going back. They think there's too much time left for the Black Bears.
Don't love it anymore. I think that, something I would have thought of maybe, but.
Oh, Binghamton able to get control off the draw. Dan Weber took that face-off, by the way, with 3 seconds left, so that shows the faith that Coach Sherwood has in Weber playing center tonight with the forwards. So, Black Bears lead 2-1 after 20 minutes of play. But don't go anywhere, folks. We have another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report coming up, where we take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, the MBT stats, and we're answering some questions from the YouTube chat. All that and more. Coming up, we're back with you right after this.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Prenti here with you as we welcome you back into the studio for another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Black Bears lead this game 2-1 after one period of play, so a lot less scoring than what we saw last night. Watertown still has some power play time that'll carry over into the second period, but taking a look at the stats, through 20 minutes, Watertown is 1 for 1 on their power play. Binghamton is 0 for 1. Both of their goals come at even strength. Shots on goal in the period, Watertown did not have a lot. By my count, they had 6 shots on goal. I believe that's what they had up on the broadcast. Of course, when we went to refresh, the league website chooses not to cooperate with us, trying to give us the stats. And I believe the Black Bears had 17 shots on goal in the first frame as well.
Which is on par for them to put on the pressure and limit the chances for the opposition. And that's a winning recipe for some hockey games. And, whether you get more shots, you get more chances, and more likely you'll have a bounce or a puck just find its way to Tyson Kirkby's stick, and he's able to clean up a rebound. So you just keep throwing pucks at the net, and good things happen.
That's a look at the MBT stats through one period of play. Hopefully, by the time we come back from this next time out, the league site will refresh for us, and we can actually confirm all the stats that we have after 20 minutes are throughs. But for now, we're going to take a timeout, come back with more on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report after this.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Sorry you had to look at that for a second. Looks like the camera has gone out again.
I swear I'm here.
Yeah, we're here up in the Black Bears office, but for the time being, Cole, while I try to work on that, why don't you read off the out-of-town scoreboard for everybody and let them know what's going on across the FPHL.
Well, Columbus leads PD 1-0 in Columbus. Danbury up 3-1 over the Indiana Sentinels. Port Huron and Topeka are tied at 0. Biloxi and Blue Ridge tied at 0. Baton Rouge and Athens tied at 1. Twin Cities and Monroe tied at 0. So one more time. Columbus up 1-0 over PD. Danbury up 3-1 over Indiana. 0-0 Biloxi and Blue Ridge. 0-0 Port Huron and Topeka. 1-1 Athens and Baton Rouge. And 0-0 Monroe and Twin Cities. That was a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. We're going to take another break. Step aside. We will be right back with, hopefully, the camera.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Apple Lincoln. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
There we are. Got the camera. Oh my gosh, it went out
Dude,
again.
why did you have to say anything?
Okay, all right.
Oh, dude, the whole
put the logo on. Put the logo on.
I can't, dude. The whole thing went out. Dude, why'd you have to say anything? We just had it, man.
That's actually crazy.
Are you having fun at least? There we go. There we go.
All right, so I'm going to try to not touch the computer while I'm looking through these next questions.
Don't touch it, dude.
All right, first question I was asked during the period.
Yeah.
What's the best kind of French fry?
Dude, it's a waffle fry.
I agree.
They're fun.
You don't get waffle fries a lot.
No.
And I think because they're such a rare occurrence that's what makes them the best.
They're such a pain to cut, I bet.
Probably true. I don't think they cut those by hand.
No, it's like some mandolin thing.
Okay. So then how do they get the holes in it? Next question.
I don't know.
All right, who's going to win the gold medal game tomorrow? 8:10 a.m. USA Canada.
Dude, the Canadians have McKinnon, McCarr, McDavid. I'm going to say Canada.
Oh, there was the echo.
Oh,
so, all right, thank
you. Then
you.
again, the U.S. won pretty handedly in that last game, and Canada needed overtime. I don't know, dude. I think this is like the closest it's been. It's pretty even right now, but I'd put my money. No, I'm not putting my money on either one, but I would say Canada. They just have the star power up front.
All right, well, I'm obviously.
Oh, but they have Binnington on the back end compared to Hellebuck. That's something you got to consider.
I mean, but he's played really well, so I wouldn't hold that against him as doing anything wrong, per se. Still waiting for the Wolves and the Black Bears to get back out onto the ice to start the second period. Next question. And normally they're on the ice by now, so I'm going to have to check and see after I read this next one.
They're in a different time zone up in Watertown.
Who would win in a Mario Kart race between Brooks and Cole?
Which Mario Kart we talking?
I don't know.
Because I don't like the new one.
You don't drive, so, like, are you good at driving
I do
video
drive.
games?
That is such a lie. I do drive. I take the wheel, I put the pedal down, and I drive. Just not Bobby's car when I left the door open. But if it's Mario Kart 8, I would beat you. I'm pretty good at that.
Is that the one that's on the Switch?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
If it's Mario Kart World, a new one, there's no chance. I don't like that one. The grinding and the tricks you have to do is so weird.
I haven't seen the new one.
My brother loves it. I don't love it as much. I think it's weird. What about the Wii? You definitely played the Wii growing up.
I did. I liked Mario Kart Wii.
I didn't because I
Loved
was
Mario
bad
Kart.
with the motion controls.
Mario Kart DS, though, is still my favorite. And, yeah, Double Dash, I probably have you as well.
Did they have a Mario Kart when you used to have the old Nintendo, and the NES?
Never had it.
Well, that was right when you were growing up in the 80s.
That one felt good off the hand.
It felt good off the rip.
Okay.
Felt good off the rip.
All right. Well, you know, sometimes you have to grab a rebound. Unfortunately, that one did not develop as well. Next question was, who would win in a 40-yard dash?
That would be you.
Yeah.
There's
no question.
Running
no,
was.
no question.
What do you mean, no question?
No question. I could beat you running backwards 40-yard dash.
Running
quicker.
was not my specialty. I have flat feet, so.
So.
Really sucks.
Well, thank you so much for bearing with us while we had those technical difficulties, everybody. Looks like we are getting set for period number 2, and hopefully by pushing this button, it doesn't make the camera freeze, and we go back the other way, and yes, that's the game. Okay.
I'm proud of you.
Black Bears and Wolves getting set here for period number 2. Remember, the Black Bears are still on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. This is the second time tonight. They are on the man disadvantage. Now, that hasn't stopped them a lot. They have 6 shorthanded goals this year.
3 of them came in that one game.
Correct. Unfortunately, they're without some of those weapons that they have in their arsenal, not playing into tonight's game. Penalty time is up as Sam Holy does come out of the box, so Black Bears return to 5-on-5 quickly. Holy crosses over the line with Bondarenko. Wrist shot off of the skates of the defender in front of Lenz, and that'll go into the netting and out of play.
Yeah, it allows the Black Bears to get the change and get the right personnel out there. Penalty killers come off the ice and allow them to roll with 3 forwards and 2 defensemen, unless Stan Weber. Then you have 3 defensemen pretty much. But I think Dan might get himself some more games up in the center. He just want to face off forward.
Durazio's shot is caught by Lenz, and they're reset, flip to the other side of the face-off circles, and do it all again 43 seconds into period number 2. It's brought to you by our good friends over at AAA Northway. Offering worldwide travel services, trusted AAA home and auto insurance, and their famous 24-hour roadside assistance. Join today at their Vestal location or online at northway.aaa.com.
I got to say, Dan Weber has done a fantastic job slotting into that third-line center position. He looks like he's been playing center all his life, especially with the draws and jumping up in the play.
Well, unfortunately, a lot of people would think face-off is just like a 50-50 thing, like either you win it or you don't. But it's an art, underappreciated art, as Sargis' low drive is caught by Lenz. So the Black Bears trying to generate some early period offense in the middle frame. Teams flip sides while they were away at intermission, and then they will have the long second period change. And for a team like the Black Bears, who only have 8 players skating up front tonight, that could come to be a factor as the period goes along, especially if you get hemmed in on your own side of the ice. Durazio's wrist shot squeaks through and scores. Austin Durazio gets a shot from the point, leaks through the legs of Matt Lenz, and the Black Bears lead 3-1.
That puck just kept going and going and going and had a mind of its own, wanted to get itself over the goal line and does. And for Durazio, I mean, putting together a heck of a freshman campaign for number 11. That time just a shot from the point that overpowers and overmuscles Matt Lenz's legs. And Black Bears get that 2-goal lead. Let's take a look here. It's off the draw, 1 back. And Durazio there, it just squeaks, and there it goes. You notice they still use the old Wolves logo on the replays?
Yes, I actually did notice that. I'm glad you brought that to the attention. Neat little tidbit there. Another shot from the point. Why not? A little bit of a heat check from Durazio. Worked the first time. Maybe it works from a different side of the ice. Kirkby down low, trying to find Shankar. Pinballs around, and the Black Bears capitalize once again. They are scoring in bunches tonight. They've come in pairs, and Binghamton now has a 3-goal lead. Ivan Bondarenko has his second of the night. knocking in a loose puck on that post. Take a look at it from behind the net. Just stuck with it off the initial centering pass from Tyson Kirkby. And Kirkby actually with the sword sabering.
Is that what it's called? Sabery? I've never heard that.
I think I said it wrong, probably. Whatever is the term for putting...
Sheath?
Sheath, yes. That's it. There you go. Got that one on me, Cole. Black Bears lead 4-1. As Binghamton has scored 2 goals in the first 2 minutes of the second period. They do ice the puck here as it'll come back into their own end. Wolves now looking to claw their way back into this as they find themselves down by a trio of goals.
Once they killed off that holy minor he was serving, they seem to just go from there and explode now, these 2 goals. Durazio with the first one, and then the floodgates. Bondarenko stuck with a good rebound. Like Kirkby, it's in the first, and all of a sudden, what was once a 1-goal Wolves lead, they're now down by 3.
Wolves only with 7 shots on goal. Binghamton gets control off the faceoff. Weber coming up the ice with the puck, along with Emery, trying to go around the defense. Weber shot through traffic, steered away by Lenz. Back over to Emerson Emery on the opposite side. A little chip and charge for the Wolves. They're able to get it out. Dabari not too happy. Either that they thought the referees missed a call, or that his team not being able to generate any offense here to start the second period.
Well, you give up the 2 quick ones, you're certainly not going to be happy.
Wolves cross back over the line. Hall's wrist shot tipped on. Freelander had to be ready for it. As Sargis able to backhand that one from the corner all the way down the ice. Does it have enough on it? It does. This will be another icing call against the Black Bears.
Yeah, puck going to come all the way back into the Black Bear defensive zone here. This is a good opportunity for the Wolves. They got to win this faceoff and try to cut this back to a 2-goal lead. And this is a real important faceoff for them. They need to just stop the bleeding and get some sustained zone time here. It looks like it'll be tasked to Kyle Steffen and Quinn Chevers here. Try to keep it away from each other. And, Brooks, this is a huge one for the Wolves.
Well, all that explaining, and the Black Bears win the face-off cleanly.
Yeah, you know me, man. Explaining for no reason.
Scott Ramakers at the red line would just dump it in. Black Bears are able to get a change if they need so. 3 minutes, 10 seconds gone here in the AAA Northway period number 2. Bondarenko now with 3 points with 2 goals and an assist. Shankar with a pair of assists, and Kirkby a goal and 2 assists. Black Bears continue to play on, dodging that bullet. Wolves wanted a call for slashing, none provided. A drop pass from Weber, one more across through the blue paint and out as Binghamton tries to capitalize there. Now back the other way. Benchik one-on-one with his man. Through traffic, Freelander makes the initial save. Had a little bit trouble with the rebound, but is able to dive out on top of it and get the cover.
That really would have sent the Wolves ablaze there. If the Black Bears were able to score, they thought there should have been a penalty. Didn't get one, and instead the Black Bears with a pretty good opportunity on the other end. So things going a bit the way of the road team.
20 shots on goal for the Black Bears, 8 for the Wolves. Now the Black Bears will bring the puck up the ice. They come 3-on-2. Sargis dropping it back. Durazio, who had the first goal of the period, reverses it back up top for Kirkby. Little give-and-go action. Captain, skate to stick. Throwing it through. I said captain, but you know what? He does have 4 cats. So
he has 4 now?
He has 4. A wrist shot goes high above the crossbar. Almost came like it was in 3D. Right through the living room and your computer screen. And now it's caught up on the back side of the cage. And this face-off will be to the left of Matt Lenz. But yeah, Tyson has 4 cats now.
Are they all named after cheese?
I believe they are.
You had Cheddar and Gouda. And then what are the other 2?
I think Colby.
And Jack? Colby
Jack? So. I think so. But I can't be quoted on that. That's what I think it is. I don't know. Black Bears looking for more. Sargis trying to muscle his way towards the net. And more rough stuff. Henning and Sargis with some words for each other. Binghamton on delayed offside while Sargis got separated from his dance partner. Not going to let that one evolve into a further situation. About 5 minutes gone here in period number 2. Black Bears have control once again. They scored at a minute 19 of the period and a minute 48. But look out, here come the Wolves. Dabari with a partial steal. Batted out of midair by Sargis. And the Wolves will just slap that one in behind Wyatt Freelander. Knocked up the wall and sent right back in by the Wolves. And that'll hit the rafters in the ceiling. I thought that came straight down. So that'll mean that we can go to our first media timeout of the period. Black Bears lead this one 4-1. Back with you after this.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here with you. Glad to see that the camera is still working for the time being.
For now.
2 goals in the frame, one by DeRazio, one by Bondarenko. Shankar gets the primary assist on both goals, and Kirkby and Bondarenko split secondary helpers on the 2 goals this period. Black Bears lead 4-1, and it'll be an offensive zone draw for the Wolves coming up. This is to the left of Wyatt Freelander. As it's pushed up from Eklund off the skate of Henning. Black Bears are able to get the clear, and here they come. Transitioning defense to offense. Zimmerman stands up his man just inside the blue line, but the Black Bears put it down low behind the cage. Zimmerman up the wall, picked out by Dabari. As the Wolves try to bring this puck up the ice, they just shoot it off the bench wall. Give it right back to the Black Bears, and I understand the need to get the puck out of the zone, but the Wolves got to get a little bit more control if they want to pose a threat and come back in really for this contest, because the Black Bears feel like they're just having a shooting gallery right now on Lens in Exhibit A. That one gets punched away by the Wolves netminder into the safety netting and out of play.
So what you're saying is they need to go, and they need to go now. They need to just start the pressure and keep it going, but the Wolves they seem to be running into a buzzsaw almost with that Binghamton defense.
I don't necessarily know if it has to be now, but I feel like it's worth the opportunity to, try to bring the puck up ice instead of just going for the clear, get it out, because I feel like that seems to be the repetition that we've seen here in period number 2. Graham Intus is able to win the faceoff, and Benchik will dump it in far side corner. Get a good look here at Matt Lenz as the Black Bears try to gain control at center ice. And now Klink able to break into the offensive zone. His shot off the chest of Freelander. Rebound knocked away by the Bears defense. And now Ramaker's coming across all 3 lines. He flips his hips, trying to hit the trail man in the play. Anderson to the back post, never got there, hopped off a Wolves stick down low. Back around the wall to the far side. Now Ramaker's got some space, tries to settle it. Lenz makes the first save, and now Emery gets over to the rebound. Played back up the wall, but not going to make it over to Ramakers as Klink able to get it out. Tried to just backhand it out of the zone, and prime example there. Almost gave it right back to the Black Bears. Bad line change by the Wolves. Binghamton has numbers as Bondarenko tries to send it across, but a good breakup, and here's a breakaway attempt for the Wolves. Skates in on Freelander on the backhand, and Freelander has it in his glove. What a save by Wyatt Freelander. His best so far tonight.
Yeah, that was a great save by Wyatt. I mean, not a great pass to go for the breakaway there. Could have been a little stronger, but it doesn't look like the Wolves will be completely out of luck for their opportunity here. They're going to get a slashing call on, I believe that's Durazio, but that was a great save from Wyatt, able to rob him with the glove.
Yeah, second slash of the game.
Is
And
Yvonne sitting
also,
down
looks
too?
like they're going to pull Bondarenko into the penalty box as well. So here's the replay of the save for Freelander. Oh, nope.
There it goes.
All right, so Bondarenko does go to the penalty box as well.
But the Black Bears still have, no, they're pulling someone off now?
Trying to see if they put anything in on the stat sheet. They just have the minor for Durazio for slashing. So second slash of the game for the Black Bears. Tyson Kirkby trying to get an explanation from the officials. And unfortunately, this is the time where you really wish you were in Watertown calling the game. That way you could get the explanation. But Kirkby, great individual effort there to win the faceoff forward and knock it out of the zone.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and listen and see what they say. I don't know why Bondarenko's sitting down.
So they called hooking. Backhander right on the doorstep. Freelander made the initial save. And the Black Bears are able to get another clear. So 7:02 time in the penalty for both players. So coincidental minors. Austin Durazio for slashing. Ivan Bondarenko for hooking. 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. Now 90 seconds remaining on the PK for the Black Bears. Now Benchik across a one-timer, blocked by Lathan. Stays in play, though. Benchik retrieves on the far side wall. Great opportunity here for the Wolves to get back in this one. Centering pass goes across, and Klink not able to hang on to it. Pulls it from the half wall. A wrist shot is absorbed by Friedlander, Cervoni, and Lathan. Quick to swarm with Kirkby as they get three tired bodies off the ice. 55 seconds of the power play gone.
Great effort that time by those three. Chichu giving his body in the way and making some stellar blocks and making Wyatt's life a little easier, which is exactly what you want to do for your goalie.
Newman going to take the face-off against Scott Ramekers. Scott Ramekers, Dan Weaver, and I would have to imagine that's Jesse Anderson on the far side. I think it is. So three true defensemen on the ice for the Black Bears here.
Three guys who have played both positions, both forward and defenseman.
That's true. This year.
Did Jesse slot up to forward this year?
He did. He did one game earlier this year.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Newman now coming across the line. 40 seconds left to go on the two-man advantage for the Wolves. It's pushed around to the far side, and now McDonald pulls it from the half wall towards the middle. Wolves trying to get set up. McDonald settles it down. Grant Mentis playing a game of catch. Tipped in front. Freelander knocks it back over to the corner. Binghamton gets there first. They're not able to clear. Grant Mentis holds it in. Now Grant Mentis with 15 seconds left to go on the two-man advantage. McDonald fires, and Freelander has it pushing off the right post. Able to make the grab with his left hand.
Well, Wyatt's looked steady in this one. He hasn't had as many shots as Lenz, but what he's been asked to save, he's certainly come up when needed, and another great job that time from Mr. Friedlander.
11 seconds left to go in the 5-on-3 situation. Stefan, Holy, and Cervoni will come out to try to finish this off and preserve a 3-goal lead for the Black Bears. Interesting situation. Black Bears are going to have two players come out of the penalty box at the exact same time.
Yeah, I mean, it's really the chance you can only get for a 2-on-0.
Binghamton does win the draw, and it is held in by Klink. Sets it up for Grant Mentis. Here's a slap a shot that does go wide, and 1 second left to go on the two-man advantage. So now Watertown has to be aware that if you lose this face-off, you just need to bail because you have two guys coming out of the box right behind you.
Yeah, you almost want to just win this one even to the corner. You want to win this first off, or you want to get it to the corner just like that.
So Watertown shoots it right off the face-off from the half wall. Freelander makes the save. Binghamton upping the puck ahead. Bondarenko giving chase. And since they did return to 5-on-5, this is icing with 10:46 left to go in the second period.
Yeah, gave a chase, but just couldn't get there in time. And Wyatt Yvonne gave it a good effort, and it's a good penalty kill from the Black Bears. 5-on-3 for 2 minutes is not an easy task, and they were able to handle that with ease.
No, none whatsoever. So Watertown comes up empty-handed. They are now 1 for 4 on the night. Binghamton is 0 for 1. Slap pass down low. Freelander was ready for it. Now in the far corner, Grant Mentis and Klink trying to do battle for control as it squirts out far side. Settled down by Darian Benchik. Shoot it around the wall. As the Wolves trying to maintain control, Durazio able to just golf that out, just get it ever so close over the blue line. Binghamton only able to get one player off the ice right there. Stretch pass, looking for the home run ball. Looking for Klink. Now he's behind the net, and he's crunched in by Holy. And Bondarenko now coming up ice with it. 3-on-2 for the Black Bears. Bondarenko into the middle. It's behind Swain. And sent back down. Bondarenko now giving chase on the opposite side. Tie-up is won by the Wolves, and that will come out into the neutral zone as Eklund just glides it in on the backhand. As Durazio knocked down, but the Black Bears are able to get the puck out. Wolves have to touch up, and they got a lot of guys taking their sweet time getting out of the offensive zone. Now Swain comes away with the steal. Binghamton comes through the middle of the ice. Kirkby shot. Tries to go 5-hole through Lenz, but he has the doors closed this time around. We're going to take a timeout, come back with more. Black Bears kill off the 5-on-3. We're back with you after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broome OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. 4-1 Black Bears lead over the Wolves here on a Saturday night. This is the 14th matchup of the season. Black Bears have already clinched the season series, and they did that quite a while ago. Watertown just one win on the year against the Black Bears, and it did come inside the Municipal Arena. Now returning back to the action here. As the camera refocuses, offensive zone draw for the Black Bears. It is 4-1 Binghamton. And they shoot it right off the draw. They try to whack at it in front. Kirkby had the first chance, and then Sargis on the follow-up attempt makes its way back up top for Durazio. Throw a little shoulder fake, trying to create some separation. Swain to the far circle, giving it over to Sargis. Skates in, her fire, and score! Garrett Sargis lights the lamp. And the Black Bears now lead by 4.
Well, what a job done there by Sargis, and especially in this period, the Black Bears able to get up to that 4-goal lead thanks to some great efforts here. Let's take another look, or we can take a look at Wyatt, I guess. He looked good in that play too, but here we go. Sarge just gets himself into a good shooting area and rips one. That's a veteran shot right there from the 36-year-old.
A low blocker, not a pretty spot to score, but you know what, Cole? What do they say?
They don't ask how, Brooks. They just ask how many.
Black Bears now looking for some defense control in their own end as this one is shot in. And actually, Freelander is just going to grab it. I thought he caught it, or I thought it went off the glass and was going around the wall. 8:48 left to go. Garrett Sargis picks up the goal for the Black Bears. And now they lead by 4. Offensive zone draw here for the Wolves.
7 now for Sargis on the year, and he's been quite the addition since he came to Binghamton a couple weeks ago and really adds that veteran leadership that this team relishes.
Emery pressuring as they went to go block the shot. Now it'll come back through the neutral zone. Dabari gets back on side for the Wolves. Filipov knocked down. Wolves trying to pass it inside that face-off circle, but Weber's able to sniff that out. Come away on the other side. Stefan is with Weber. And now a wrist shot. No, actually, they get around Lenz, and they knock it in once again. 3 in a row this period for the Black Bears. And Scott Ramekers outweights the netminder. 6-1 Binghamton.
Great job there from Scotty just to keep that play alive and keep it moving. Once he beat Lenz, had him pretty cleanly down. We're going to get another look here. He just comes in right at that dot, able to take Lenz down. Lenz makes a sprawling attempt and unable to beat it, and Ramekers gets his second on the weekend.
Check that, it's 4 in a row this period. 8:17 left to go here in the frame. Time of the goal, 11:43. Scott Ramekers continuing to add to his total, and he's having a great year. This is his second full season with the Black Bears. Been a mainstay on the Black Bears blue line. Kling tries to center in front, maybe trying to bank it off a defender or Freelander, who you could tell was a little hesitant to play the puck outside the trapezoid. The trapezoid's just there for aesthetics. It's
there to look pretty.
It's not a factor in the FPHL. The goaltender can play the puck anywhere he wants to behind the net. But you could tell he was a little hesitant because that puck was outside of it.
Yeah. And Brooks, you know what myself and the trapezoid have in common?
No.
We're both just here to sit and look pretty.
Okay. When does that start?
I've been doing it all night.
Oh, okay. All right, now Weber upping the puck ahead to Kirkby. 1-on-3 for Tyson because the rest of his teammates are going for a line change. Knocked into the corner. But Black Bears almost came away with the steal right at the blue line. Wolves got caught with their heads down. Klink gets it ahead, though. As they try to bounce back, it's picked up from the wall for the Black Bears, but Grant Mintus steals it for the Wolves. Cheevers fires. Saved by Freelander. Rebound to the guys in green. They're trying to clear, but it's stolen away by the Wolves. Shankar comes to lend a hand behind the net. Poked around. Grant Mintus centers up, looking for Eklund. DeRazio trying to stop his progress. Nice tight turn. Finds a guy out wide. And the Black Bears come back across the line. DeRazio's got a step. He's in alone partially, and Lenz with a great toe save, robbing DeRazio of the extra point for the Black Bears.
You're down by 5. How do you let someone get that open on the other end? Just not a good defensive sequence there by the Wolves.
Black Bears now come back the other way as they come back across the line. Stefan poked off of it, and Lenz will just steer it around, keeping the puck in play here. 6:15 left to go in the second period. Black Bears now lead 6-1. They have 4 goals in the second period. All 6 Black Bears goals come at even strength. Now the Black Bears steal it down low. Binghamton looking for more. Chichu fires. And I thought he scored the way that people put their arms up in the air. Oh, man. Now Dabari comes back the other way. His shot blockered away by Freelander. And now Binghamton comes back the other way. I was really happy for Chichu for a moment there. They come across the line. Stefan over across. Fanned on it. And now breakaway coming in. Backhander denied by Klink. Or denied to Klink by Freelander. I got to get my tongue untied here. A lot of coast-to-coast action. And the switching of the camera is really throwing me off a little bit.
Well, especially when they don't switch all the time to the right goalie.
That part does, unfortunately,
that gets
hurt.
to you.
All right, this is Lakeland now coming up the ice. Back on the other way. Swain lost his edge, looking for Bondarenko out in front. Ramekers holding the blue line, a wrist shot, paddled away. Anderson pinches in down low, getting activated from the blue line. Under 5 minutes left to go here, or have a TV timeout at the next whistle. Chopped ahead by Scott Ramekers. It's behind the net for Binghamton. Bondarenko going left, faking right. Now coming back around the net, centering. Beautiful pass to Ramekers, and the wrist shot just goes wide. Don't know how that pass got from below the goal line up to Scotty. Great feed from Bondarenko. Stefan in the middle for Anderson's one-timing bid. Knocked away by Lenz. They try to baseball, bat it out of the air. Watertown gets to the loose puck, and they will clear it out through neutral ice.
It seems like Lenz is the only one for Watertown still trying here. These Wolves just letting anything get through. They're not having a good defensive effort. They really need to close up and help their goaltender out.
Black Bears now continuing the pressure. Sargis spinning around. He has a goal this period. It's his 7th of the year. Finally pushed off the puck. Delayed penalty sequence. And there is a stoppage. I'll tell you about the penalty when we come back. We're back with you after this. Black Bears lead 6-1.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed night against the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys inspired and designed by the Binghamton Hawks, our local American Special Hockey Association team, with proceeds benefiting them. It is also Government and Educational Employees Night. All government and educational employees can get discounted tickets. Give our office a call at 607-722-7367 or visit binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Welcome back in, everybody. Cut right back to the action there. Tried to sneak a second time out in because Watertown's broadcast was a little bit late getting to theirs as Black Bears try to get the puck out on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. Once again, Garrett Sargis sitting in the box for high sticking. Body save made by Freelander as Hall will send it all the way across. Benchik settling it down. Trying to send it down low to the goal line. Watertown actually had a good seam pass there. And Benchik throws it towards the net. Knocked up into the air. No, they're going to say that's going to be knocked into the net. I thought the way that everybody reacted, that went into the safety net. Freelander looked to the referee as if that was touched with a high stick. But power play goal for the Wolves, their second of the night, 2 for 5 on the man advantage. And that'll end the Binghamton scoring run at 6 goals.
It was Hall this time, just standing in front, parks that big body in front of Friedlander, and just gets a tip on it. It might have actually hit off the stick of a Black Bear in front first and then hit Hall's stick, but either way, Hunter Hall looks like he's going to get credit for the goal here and an assist away from a Gordie Howe hat trick.
Definitely not a high stick. 3:12 left to go here in the period. Time of the goal is 16 minutes, 48 seconds. Hunter Hall on the power play. Benchik should get his second point of the night with the secondary helper. As Black Bears now trying to come back the other way, and we do have a stoppage. Austin DeRazio is holding his stick in 2 pieces, just skating up ice. And looks like Quinn Shevers is headed to the penalty box. So now the Black Bears will get their second power play of the evening.
Something to note, though, Brooks, that's the second power play goal for the Wolves. They've only been able to score on the man up, but when they've been able to do it, it's looked good.
Correct.
Why do you sound so surprised by me getting that right?
Because I just said that 20 seconds before you did. Black Bears are now on the power play. trying to add their 7th goal. This is their 2nd man advantage of the evening. Durazio, Romikers, Kirkby, Stefan, and Bondarenko for Coach Sherwood. Northway AAA, 2nd period, 2:45 left to go in the frame. And that'll bounce off the stick of D-Raz, go into the neutral zone. And Durazio goes around the net, gets some separation. Now he turns on the afterburners, comes across the line. Trying to draw the eyes of the defenders, shave up some ice. Wolves quick to swarm on that half wall on the top side of the screen. Held in, though, by Romikers. Romikers to Durazio. Holding for a wrist shot. Looking for a redirect. Don't know if it made it towards the netminder, but the Wolves, nonetheless, able to get the puck out all the way back down to Wyatt. Sets it up on a tee. And it looks like the first unit's going to get another crack at it. Durazio starting from scratch behind his own cage. Nathan coming up the ice. Good to see Chichu getting some power play time. Obviously, the circumstances are not the greatest in the world due to the Black Bears' suspensions, injuries, and whatnot. But, hey, when your number's called, got to be ready to answer the bell. Durazio now thought about taking a snapshot. Plays a game of catch with Chichu up top. Working mid to high right now as Bondarenko trades places with Durazio, trying to get some separation. Down low, Durazio in tight for Kirkby. Lathland fires, Lenz makes the save, lets the rebound go. Zimmerman will get the clear for Watertown. 20 seconds left to go in the power play for Binghamton, brought to you by our friends over at Myers Security. Final push going up the ice now for the Black Bears. A stretch pass, a 2-on-1. Swain not alone, but Shankar not able to get it across to him. 60 seconds left to go. And we do have a penalty here. I believe this is going against the Black Bears.
It's going to be an interference call here, and those last 5 seconds are going to get killed off by the Wolves, but what was a 2-on-1 on one end now turns into a 4-on-4 on the other, so some bad luck here for the Black Bears with Nick Swain taking a seat in the box.
So only 5 seconds left to go for the Black Bears. Unfortunately, that means they will fall to 0 for 2. Time of the penalty to Nick Swain is 18 minutes and 1 second. No, excuse me. 19 minutes and 1 second. It's got to keep everybody on their toes here. Binghamton able to win the draw. They have numbers if they want to try to push short-handed. Man comes out of the box for Watertown as you get a good look at the crowd. Sitting behind the penalty box, Michigan trying to dance across the line. Watertown with 2 power play goals tonight, trying to make it a 3rd. Wrist shot goes high, and that goes around the glass, off the wall, and all the way down. 30 seconds left to go in the period. Wolves now come up ice. Clink gets around the first man. His wrist shot steered away by Freelander. And off the glass and out once again for the Black Bears. Bondarenko will force the goaltender to come out of his net to play it. I almost thought that Lenz almost just put it in his own net.
I thought he was going to pass it right to Bondarenko for a second.
And this is icing against the Wolves with 4 seconds left to go here in the period.
Real bad luck to be icing it on your power play here, especially considering this is probably going to kill off the rest of the period and allow the Black Bears to get to the room and get some tired bodies some rest for the second half of this penalty kill.
Well, don't forget, folks, after the conclusion of the period, we will have another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report, stats, out-of-town scoreboard, and more questions from you, the YouTube chat as well. Binghamton bails off the face-off circle just to make sure that Watertown can't get a free one in the dying seconds, and that is the end of the second period. The Black Bears lead this game by a score of 6-2. 2 power play goals for Watertown, 6 goals at even strength for Binghamton. Bondarenko has 2 of them. Romikers, Sargis, Durazio, and Kirkby have the others. We will take a timeout, come back with more. We're back with you right after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park. including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears lead the Wolves 6-2 after 2 periods of play. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports. You can browse, ride, and buy free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Taking a look at the MBT Bank stats through 2 periods of play. Binghamton had 14 shots on goal, game total of 31. Watertown had 11, game total of 7. Watertown's power play is 2 for 5. They are in the middle of their 6 right now. And Binghamton's power play 0 for 2. So the Wolves special teams not looking too bad tonight, but they're just not able to generate anything at 5-on-5, Cole.
Yeah, and I mean, it kind of stems off yesterday when they had a couple power play goals, or at least one power play goal and one taken off as well. They just keep building on that extra man, and the Black Bears not doing the greatest job on the penalty kill, but I'm sure that'll be something they talk about in the room and get sorted out quickly.
40% on the power play for Watertown. But Binghamton, 6 goals at even strength is pretty impressive. That means you got to keep adding to the plus-minus in the media guide.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to finish updating all the stats from yesterday, because I know some of those are wrong.
Yeah, that's
Kyle
the hard,
Steffen
that's
got
the hard
robbed,
part.
man.
Yeah, Kyle Steffen had a hat trick on his birthday. I mean, I wrote about it. I said he got a hat trick. He knows he got a hat trick. So at the end of the day,
in our hearts.
And everybody there at the arena also knows that he got a hat trick.
There's someone who doesn't, apparently.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Good point. All right, we're going to take a timeout, come back, out-of-town scoreboard update for you when we come back right after this.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Time to update you on what's going on across the FPHL. Find out what the scores are on the out-of-town scoreboard. Let me adjust my microphone a little bit. PD and Columbus tied at 1 in the second intermission. Danbury leads Indiana 4-1 in the third. Biloxi over to the Bobcats 2-1. Port Huron on top of Topeka 2-0. Athens and Baton Rouge tied at 1 in the second, and the Thunderbirds and Moccasins are tied at 2 as well. Now, worth noting, there are a couple of games tomorrow, actually 2 games going on a Sunday in the FPHL. The Moccasins are actually going to play Baton Rouge at 4:05 Eastern, and Blue Ridge will play Biloxi in Mississippi at 5 o'clock. So a pair of games tomorrow for the FPHL on a late Sunday afternoon. If you are not hockeyed out yet from the weekend, I know I'm going to be waking up to watch the gold medal game tomorrow. Cole probably is not going to watch that game.
No chance I'm up that early.
Okay, yeah, that checks out.
Dude, I haven't got to sleep in days, man. Not days, weeks. I am sleeping in.
You know, it's tough coming in to work at 12 o'clock. I can understand that, so.
I live a hard knock life, man. My commute's long.
For your legs.
Dude, it's a far walk across the street.
All right, so one last time on the out-of-town scoreboard. Thunderbirds and Moccasins tied at 2. Rock Lobsters and Zydeco tied at 1. Prowlers lead the Scarecrows 2-0. Breakers over the Bobcats 2-1, Hat Tricks over Sentinels 4-1, and Ice Cats and River Dragons knotted up at 1. Timeout. Time to drop your questions in the YouTube chat where we pick out our favorites. Come back and answer them right after this. Get you ready for period number 3.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broome OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine Hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report wrapping up here. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Got a couple of more questions here for you during our Ask the Broadcast segment. Somebody wanted to know if I like Bojangles and their sweet tea. Yes, so funny enough, at Bojangles, they just call it tea. The default is it's sweet down south, but good North Carolina company. Really enjoy it. Wish we had one up here in New York. Out of the two of you, who would win in a spelling bee? That might be the best question someone's ever asked the broadcast. Because I don't know the answer to that one.
It wouldn't be me.
Self-proclaimed, I am not a good speller. Rely a lot on autocorrect and spell check. That's just
I did a spelling bee once in middle school.
I purposely...
I was the second one out.
I can here's a funny story. Great question. In first grade, we were doing spelling bee tryouts where everybody has to participate in to figure out who the school is going to send for each grade. And it was also a day... it was around Thanksgiving, and somebody had brought in pie to share with the class. So a couple of the parents were in there, and they were cutting up the pie, and they're really, like, everybody was getting ready to have some snacks. First grade, you have a little bit of snack time after lunch before the end of the day, and sure enough, people started eating, and I was still in line for my turn to spell. I misspelled the word flag on purpose.
Just so you can get to the thing?
Just so I could get to the dessert. And I didn't qualify for the spelling bee.
I was in a spelling bee in 7th grade, and it wasn't fair. Like, I got the word simile, which, not the hardest word, but not the someone else in the thing got, like, waffle. I could spell waffle.
Can you spell simile now?
I don't even think I can. Robot. Someone got robot. I could spell robot.
S-I-M-I-L-Y, or L-E?
Yeah, no, I think it's S-I-M-I-I-L. I think it's I-L-I.
Wow. Not a great moment for the broadcast here. But that's a great question.
Welcome to the new segment, Embarrass the Broadcast, instead of Ask the Broadcast.
That is a good one. All right, let's find another one here. My phone locked while we were getting
spelling?
That point. Yeah, getting some.
Spelling? Thank God the passwords are numbers and not words.
Tommy, that's a long question, but the answer to your question is just no.
What'd it say?
It was very long. I didn't want to read it all. So, a lot of holiday questions. We always get holiday questions. I think people miss it. Just to recap, favorite holiday, Christmas. Your favorite holiday, Cole?
I don't know, dude. I never thought of it like that. I guess Christmas. Everyone's together. Like, and to see all the nieces and nephews now and the family.
That is the good part. I don't have a ton of nieces and nephews. Actually, I don't, because I don't have a brother or sister.
Well, they're my cousin's kids. We have Mackenzie, who's...
Okay, so second cousins?
Yeah, I call her my niece. Mackenzie, who's turning 3, and then little Casey, who's 6 months old. We like to call him Jamichael, because he's half Jackie, which is his mom, and half Michael, his dad. So we combined it. We just call him Jamichael.
Okay. All right.
My dad likes to tell him that he likes to sing to him and go, they think my name is Casey, but my real name is Jamichael. And he goes nuts for it.
How do you spell Jamichael?
J-A, because it's Jackie. The J-A from Jackie. And then Mike. It's not really a fair split. M-I-C-H-A-E-L from Michael. Jamichael.
Okay.
I think I call him Jamichael more than I call him Casey at this point.
Well, you know what?
I'll be like, come here, little Jamichael.
It's pretty cool.
He's half Jackie, half Michael. All Jamichael.
Pretty cool that you couldn't get simile, but you got Jamichael.
I could spell Jamichael. My dad says that he recognizes him by calling him Jamichael. He said he'll hold him, and he'll go, "What's up, Jamichael?" And he'll just smile. But his name's really Casey.
Oh, this is like a baby.
For now, he's Jamichael.
This is like a baby.
This is a baby. He's 6 months.
I thought this was I thought this was like a full kid.
No. This is a 6-month-old baby.
Okay,
Jamichael.
All right, that is funny. All right, tonight's third period about to get underway. You see the two teams making their way out onto the ice. It's sponsored by our dear friends over at Mama Bear Brand, proud supporter of our Black Bears. Shop local, wear local, and stay confident in styles made for all bodies. Visit mamabearthebrand.com. Mama Bear Brand, all bodies are beautiful.
I want to get him a onesie that says, they think my name is Casey, but my real name is Jamichael on the back or something. So if the Muckles people are listening, ideas.
That was a whole lot to fit on one baby.
No. The front just says, they think my name is Casey, and the back says, but my real name is Jamichael.
How big is this baby?
He's a big baby, dude.
I don't know if they have enough space to put all
He
that
was like
words
10
on there.
pounds when he came out, 22 inches or something like that. He's a big boy.
All right, so we're going to have to put a pin in Jamichael talk for right now. Black Bears are back in action here as period number 3 is officially underway. Black Bears are on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill as Nick Swain is still sitting in the penalty box for the first minute of this period due to his interference penalty at the end of the second. So 5-on-4 for the Wolves. They have been good on the power play tonight. They are 40%. A wrist shot knocked down by Freelander. Has to fight for control of the rebound, and he's able to make the save 29 seconds in.
Yeah, and really Wyatt just needs to be steady like he's been all night. I mean, he's had some good performances these last few times out, not really getting the results from that Twin City game, but I think the game before that was in Watertown where he got a win, and he looked good in that one, looking good here again tonight.
Right off the draw, they fire a puck towards the net, and it gets past Wyatt Freelander. And the Wolves score their third power play goal of the night, make it 3 for 6 for Watertown, and they get a goal 31 seconds in. Stephen Klink with the extra man goal.
Well, that's the guy you got to mark. Klink is their top leading point getter, point producer, goal scorer, whatever you want to do. Stephen Klink is the center of the Watertown Wolves and gets himself on the board finally this weekend.
So Swain comes out of the penalty box. Third power play goal for Watertown this evening. 50% on the power play. Black Bears have dominated the game at 5-on-5, not only tonight, but last night as well. Wolves special teams have kept them treading water, and I would say in the deep end of the pool this weekend, taking on the Black Bears. Through the middle, now the Black Bears come up ice. Bondarenko brushed off of it, but they're able to maintain control temporarily. But Watertown able to come back and steal the puck. Shevers will just shoot it in on Freelander, and here paddle that away into the corner. Throws the wrap check on Sargis, but now Laughlin will come up the wall. Push it over to the defense as Zimmerman almost gave it away to Nick Swain, who was already at full speed on the forecheck there. Really close there. Dabari trying to get the give and go. His pass going to be knocked away by the Black Bears defense. They recovered nicely. That would have been a late developing 2-on-1. Binghamton calls for the line change as the front door to the bench opens up. Black Bears come back in down low. Dan Weber's first man in. Draws a double team. Trying to leave it for Emerson Emery. Trying to play a quick game of catch down low. Going to be intercepted, though, by the Wolves. Weber, though, pokes it right off of a Wolf stick. Black Bears able to maintain some pressure. They send it back in down low. A backhander blindly thrown towards the middle of the ice. Emery almost able to hold that puck in. And now Weber just softly gliding it up ahead. Emery will give chase. As now Eklund goes through the middle. Filipoff not able to maintain control as the Black Bears just poke it right back into the zone.
Seems to really have clumped up there in the center of play in the neutral zone. Neither team really been able to get it into one another's zone or even out of their own until just about now.
Now coming back to the other side. Benchik's got a lane. Hair fire. It does go wide. Benchik free right in the middle. And, whoop. try to show the replay. Puck still in play. Black Bears continue to whack at it in tight. Hops over the crossbar. Lynn's trying to push off the post and locate the vulcanized rubber. Black Bears skate in. They send it across. And things settle down a little bit. And Bondarenko tries to throw it towards the net, off the glass, and down behind the cage. Anderson brushes off a weak hit attempt from the Wolves' defense. Played up top to Ramekers. Skate around Klink. Back down low in the corner. Ramekers showing off his stick handling capability. Anderson fires. Lynn's able to absorb from the top of the umbrella. And we get a whistle 3 minutes and 22 seconds into the period.
Len's doing a good job there, just slowing things down, saw the pressure coming, and he's decided, I think I've seen enough of this. Let's start everything over and start with a face-off.
Offensive zone draw for the Black Bears. Swain, Kirkby, and it looks like that is Sargis together right now. Kirkby loses the draw, but he does steal it away from McDonald. Makes its way back up top. Kirkby fanned on the shot. Stolen away by Reeder. And a backhander to Hall, looking to get behind Anderson, but the Black Bears come right back into the zone. Sargis holding for a wrist shot, looking for his second. Going to be knocked away. Wolves had the last 2 goals in this game. Hunter Hall at 16:48 of the second period. And Stephen Klink, 31 seconds into period number 3. Binghamton had scored 6 straight up until that point. Team in green trying to bring this puck out of their own zone. 4 minutes gone here in the third period. Binghamton will go for a line change. And now Binghamton. Oh, great switch of the camera here. Jesse Anderson, you get an uptight and close personal look at the Black Bears trying to break this puck out. It'll go off the wall. Lynn's out of his net to play it. Does shoot it around Emerson Emery, who was marking him in the front. Michigan up ahead to Powers, but Emery picks his pocket and makes sure he's not able to skate away into the zone with it. As the Black Bears now try to regain through the neutral zone. Wrist shot goes well wide of the cage. Weber and Emery pressuring on the near wall. Out wide. Watertown's onside. Dabari trying to find Igor Filipov. But unfortunately, at 5-on-5, Wolves just not able to get that extra pass off and to go into the zone. Lathland's wrist shot impeded. Lynn's out of his cage, playing the puck. Don't know if he got caught at how far out he was. It was definitely a weird-looking motion from Matt Lynn's, but puck stays in play. Binghamton tries to center up, looking for Weber, marked in front. Remember, he's playing center tonight, not defense. Shankar fires, and he will score. Jacob Shankar flying around like a man on a mission, unmarked. Picks it from the half wall, carries into the circle, and lets it rip. Black Bears get the extra point. 7 goals on the night for Binghamton, as Shankar has his 3rd point of the game.
Great job there by Shankar. Just picks this one up off the half wall, does a nice little curl and turn, and able to pick a corner and beat Matt Lenz. And Binghamton just gets that 4-goal lead right back. Let's take a look here. Or not. Maybe one day.
The way you said "or not" was really funny there. Black Bears shoot this one in. Kirkby will give chase against Eklund. Almost come up with the loose puck behind the net. In fact, Kirkby does. It was just one pass early on that call. Stretch looking for Benchik the other way, as Holy is able to elevate it above Benchik, applying some good pressure on the forecheck. Grant Minton sends it right back in, but Benchik is forced to touch up. Now the Black Bears will come back the other way. Through the middle of the ice, Bondarenko trying to knock it down, settle a puck that was bouncing end over end. Goes over to Stephen Klink, into the middle of the ice, beautifully broken up by the Black Bears defense, and here they come. 3-on-2 if they hurry, make it 4-on-3. Bondarenko and Kirkby in the middle. They collide with each other, and now it comes back the other way. Wolves have numbers. It's a 3-on-2. Trailman is Benchik. He has it on the forehand, and wrist shot is saved by Freelander. Squirts out to the other side. Binghamton able to nullify that odd man rush with Wyatt Freelander making the save. Back the other way, McDonald back up the ice from the red line. Here shoot on target. Freelander steers it into the corner. Cervoni just ice picks it up the wall. Jets out somehow to the middle of the ice. That took a funny bounce off of a skate. And now the Binghamton Black Bears have more numbers. Swain fires, kick save made by Lenz, and then he's hammered into the net.
Well, that couldn't have felt good for Swain. Luckily getting right back up, but not fun when you knock into those posts. They used to be stuck in there pretty good back in the old days, I'm told, and they didn't come off as easily now. Now they do to prevent injury, but
All right, we're taking time out. We're back with you right after this.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears are on top 7-3 here as we get set. We resume play here as that was, whoa, that was a replay. Nope, no, we're back. Okay, we're good. They were just showing the replay there, and then they cut to a commercial really quickly.
yeah, they were showing the replay and then chicken.
Excited that Binghamton's going to be getting a Chick-fil-A soon, or the Binghamton area, I should say, Johnson City.
Yeah, they're building it. I was over there today.
How's the construction going?
As any construction goes, it takes a minute.
Normally those things get up pretty quick once they have the foundation. Have they actually started the process of making the building?
I think they're just getting started on that.
Okay.
But I might be wrong. I didn't get a good look at it.
Black Bears come back into the zone. A low drive is handled by Lenz on the second attempt, or frees the puck. 7 minutes gone in period number 3, brought to you by our friends at Mama Bear Brand.
Speaking of getting new things and chicken, you know we're getting on Long Island apparently?
No, because I don't know the Long Island news.
Well, it was a Bojangles. I just thought you were talking about it earlier.
Bojangles, not a Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Bojangles. Just say it quick. Try to say it in one syllable. One-timer feed for Swain. And he looks up to the rafters knowing that he could have had one right there. That would have actually been a Nick Swain goal.
Yes.
As that puck comes back into the other side. Binghamton around the wall in the dump-in attempt. Not able to hold it in the zone. Does jet out past the blue line. Wolves maintain control now as they try to peel back and find someone who doesn't have pressure on them. But the Black Bears are doing a good job of forcing errant passes by the Wolves. They almost just gave it away right there as it comes back to Eklund in their own end.
Freddie Mercury and David Bowie would be proud. Did you get that one?
Nope.
Because they sang Under Pressure.
Okay, Dabari now skates in under pressure. A backhander knocked down by Freelander. Net became a little bit dislodged, but looks like they're going to let the play continue as it goes back out into the neutral zone. Back out the other way as Watertown dumps it in. McDonald and company offside.
You didn't know that they sang Under Pressure?
No.
You know that song?
No.
You don't know Under Pressure?
No.
It was like, Under Pressure, do, 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 do.
How many more times do I need to say no?
It's just amazing to me that you don't know that.
Maybe I've heard it. It's just...
You know Ice Ice Baby?
I do.
It's the song that he kind of, ripped off.
Okay. I didn't know he ripped it off.
Dude, I think he said something like, his is dun 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 dun, and theirs is dun 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 dun, or something weird. I don't know. You could tell that we've run out of things to talk about on the remote broadcast.
No icing and a hammering slap shot for Dan Weber beat out the call. Lenz was not ready for that at all, but he's able to make the save. Weber trying to grab his second goal of the weekend. Now Chichu skates in. A wrist shot steered away by Lenz into the corner. And Weber sends McDonald into the boards right where the glass jets into the bench. That cannot feel good. Well, we're getting a lot of opportunity here for some third-line guys for the Black Bears as Emery sidesteps a hit from McDonald. Henning sends it around, but guess who's waiting for it? The Black Bears at the half wall. A shot from the point from Holy is caught by Lenz, and McDonald has Emery in a headlock, and then Henning just throws down Weber, trying to stand up for his teammate. McDonald's helmet came off. And Emery's did as well, as the linesman and the referee get between the two sides down low.
Yeah, a little extra stuff there. It's just some rough stuff between the two. I'm sure this is what's boiling over when you give up 17 goals on the weekend. You're going to have some boil over.
So Emery looks like he's headed to the bench. I wonder if they can have that on the replay from behind the net. Wish we just talked to the video room like
yeah,
Josh.
I was about to say,
like, hey
Josh
guys.
isn't listening right now
I know.
To us in the video room. He might be listening to us at home, but not in the video room. You might want to. You can send a text to them in Watertown, ask them to cut.
Unfortunately,
He's
the
like,
only
hey,
person,
we're talking
the
about
only,
that.
The only person's number I have is Jeff, and he's not there tonight.
Text Justin Coachman.
I don't have Coachman's phone number. So we're going to stay at 5-on-5. Nothing's going to come of that. Black Bears are not able to hold that puck in as Hall will begin to come up ice with it. Or just dump it into the corner as we approach the 10-minute mark of the period. Black Bears and Wolves will meet again in just a couple of weeks. It'll be March next time we see the Wolves. Black Bears taking on Danbury next week in a home-and-home series. Friday night we're on the road in Danbury, and then Saturday back at home for Binghamton Hawks night. Going to be a fun time. Specialty jerseys, live post-game auction in Section 1. Watertown fires. Freelander trying to locate it. There's a lot of contact near the blue paint, but the Black Bears are able to get it out. Getting it ahead to Shankar, and now Bondarenko back the other way. And that shot will go through the blue paint and up to the blue line. Cervoni holding it in. And our stand-up save, wrist shot. Lenz made that one look routine. Wolves able to poke that one back out into the neutral zone. We'll see how many Wolves are able to get off on a line change. They actually get 3 players off. Bondarenko cuts in tight. Her fire. Rebound knocked in. And off the crossbar. No. Yes, off the crossbar. Bondarenko thought he had his third of the night. Went off the crossbar, and out come the Wolves the other way. Dabari had a speed. Cuts to the net. Paddle down by Freelander, and he has it underneath his glove. Inches away for Ivan Bondarenko, looking for a hat trick. Comes up empty-handed. Wolves trail 7-3. We're back with you after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. 9:35 left to go here in the Mama Bear brand third period. You get a look at the Watertown bench and the Black Bears bench as well, as we are set to resume play. Wyatt Freelander back in between his crease. Tells the referee he's good to go. They drop the puck. Wolves win the faceoff, and then it's a tie-up at the wall. Wolves keep their feet moving. Zimmerman trying to play it up top to the point. They are fire. That one goes wide. Filipov blindly centering it, hoping to find Mishkin in tight. And instead, this will come out to Eklund, and the Wolves will try to throw it back in, re-enter on the dump-in attempt. Binghamton going through the middle of the ice. Bondarenko thought he had a hat trick just a minute ago. Hit the crossbar in tight. And now we'll come back out as the Black Bears try to get the puck off the linesman's skate. Back in as Filipov driving it back from Mishkin. He'll fire a low drive, and he will score. 5-on-5 goal for Yefim Mishkin. And the Wolves inch a little bit closer. It's 7-4.
Good shot there from Mishkin, just able to take that puck on and off the stick in a matter of mere milliseconds and rip one right past Freelander. Let's take a look here. You guys see this play break out. There we go. Nope.
It's going to get there.
It's coming. No, wait. No, it's not going to get there. It's not going to get there.
Not going to get there.
Not this time.
I feel that. I felt that sigh.
Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious.
Lenz will settle down a bouncing puck. That is the first even strength goal of the night for the Wolves. Their other 3 goals come on the power play. Yefim Mishkin will get the goal, and it is 7-4.
See, I told you it would come eventually.
There it is. There's a drop pass. Mishkin fires. Maybe used Romakers as a screen a little bit. Black Bears, though, back on offense, trying to extend their lead once again. They're up by 3 right now with 8:30 to go. Puck held in by Emery at the wall. They were looking for Laughlin, but he bailed out at the last second, recycled up top. 42 shots on goal for the Black Bears, 26 for the Wolves. And Grant Mintis takes a shoulder as the puck goes into the corner. Lathan going off the wall up to McDonald. Wrist shot through traffic, does go wide. Actually bounces the camera up a little bit. And it looks like the Black Bears are going to get this puck out of harm's way as Emery goes off the wall, sent back in by McDonald, while the Wolves go off for a line change.
Yeah, and they're only one good bounce away from making this game interesting, so the Wolves need to up the pressure and take some chances here. They're not out of this one just yet.
And you see the clock continue to run, and at this time it actually kind of works out for the Black Bears. If the Wolves aren't going to pressure, you're going to be able to rag a couple of extra seconds off the clock, and every second does matter. And, you know, you try a stretch play off the wall like in that situation from behind your own net. But now the Wolves come back into the zone. Newman fires into the body. Freelander fights it off, and now it'll come up the wall. Bondarenko ahead to Sargis, and out wide now. Binghamton 3-on-3 over the line. Trying to look for Sargis on the return feed. Held in by the defense at the point. Shot. As Bondarenko now gets it over to Kirkby in tight. And Tyson Kirkby back on the goal sheet once again for the second time tonight. Puts the lead back up to 4. Black Bears answer right back as Kirkby gets his second of the evening. Time of the goal is 12 minutes and 59 seconds. Bondarenko to Tyson Kirkby.
Well, I want to know how many points Yvonne has now. Kirkby
Short
does a
side,
good job
too.
In tight, getting that puck lifted past Lenz and able to beat him, put up goal number 8. How many was Yvonne, was that his first assist of the night? Well, that's his second, I think, so he's up to 4 points after having 5 last night.
Correct. He's chasing down Kyle Powell for the franchise record for most assists in a single season.
He's doing a pretty darn good job of it.
And he might get it at home next Saturday. It's a possibility.
What numbers does he have to hit? What was it again?
I believe he has to get to 77. He had 5 last night, and he was at 68. So a game in Danbury next Friday, and it could set it up at home next Saturday. Black Bears fire from the blue line, and Lenz will just absorb that with 6:38 left to go here in the frame. See if they have the assist on that Kirkby goal yet. So they only have 1 assist. And it is Bondarenko. It is 8-4 for the Black Bears. Offensive zone draw 1. Swain tries to power his way to the front of the net. poke check by Lenz, and it does squirt out. So now the Black Bears will come back the other way. Head to the bench, get a couple of new forwards out as the Wolves come across over the line. 6:10 left to go as Filipoff dancing around, tries to throw it towards the net, sniffed out by the Black Bears. Stretch play, here they go, on a breakaway. Coming in, and Lenz was able to make the save on the forehand. That was Garrett Sarge looking for his second of the night. Not going to be able to get it right there.
Sarge does such a great job again behind defenders and giving himself opportunities to score when he is in alone. I mean, he's got some of the best sense I've seen in a while.
Ooh, we have some updates in the stats department. We'll tell you about it after we take our next time out. They've changed some of the assists.
Good or bad?
They actually took away an assist on a couple. And funny enough, impacts Ivan Bondarenko. So we're going to tell you about that. Look out, stretch play. Again, Dabari trying to box out against Anderson for control of that puck. Big hit delivered in the corner. I believe that was Jesse Anderson laying Chase Dabari into the glass. Now Sargis, drop pass. Shankar blockered away by Lenz into the safety net and out of play.
Yeah, the Black Bears getting to the point of the night where they can just have their way with breakouts and entries and just out-muscling guys in the defensive end.
Trying to catch up on these assists while we have a momentary stoppage in the action. Offensive zone draw, one back by Kirkby to the point. Black Bears are going to continue to try to score as many goals as they can. You know, it's just in their nature. Emery now, not able to catch up to it. Benchik fires, cross ice. It's knocked down by Klink. That one looked like it was almost destined for the Black Bears bench. You saw everybody at the backside of the bench area start to stand up and put their arms up in the air. This one sent down the length of the ice, and it is an icing. We'll tell you about those stat changes when we come back. We're back with you right after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broome OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here with you going down the stretch. Time to update you on that stat correction. There was actually only one. So the third Binghamton goal at 1:19 of the second period is still Austin DeRazio's goal, but they have taken away the assist to Bondarenko and Shankar and given a primary helper out to Tyson Kirkby. So it now reads at 1:19, even strength goal, DeRazio from Tyson Kirkby. Back in play now. 4:30 left to go. As the Black Bears lead by 4, just trying to waste away these couple of last minutes and seconds. Make sure everybody gets out A-OK, gets set for next Friday's matchup against the Danbury Hat Tricks. That'll be at the Danbury Ice Arena. Or have that game live on YouTube. And then Saturday night, we'll be at home, also on YouTube. American Special Hockey Association night. Know our friends from the Sheriff Department is coming out as well, bringing a big group. So if you haven't got your tickets ahead for Saturday, get them now, BinghamtonBlackBears.com. Make sure you sign up for the live jersey auction. We're going to run a no-nonsense auction this time around.
No nonsense auction. That's
No
fine.
nonsense auction. None of the extracurriculars. We're going to try to have a drama-free auction this time. Black Bears now back in play. Shevers now coming up ice with it. Draw back by Eklund. Freelander steers it over to the half wall. Black Bears trying to come off the ice with it. Only person with it is Bondarenko. He's waiting for all of his friends to join him, dropping it back for Lathan, trying to cut to the middle of the ice. He's hunting that first goal so hard. And unfortunately, Wolves just swarm him every time he gets a shooting opportunity.
Must have had him marked on the big board of guys not to let score. Cheech is going to get it. He's close. He's close.
Oh, this will come back in as Shankar fires. Lenz will make the save. Had a little bit of rough stuff behind the net, but looks like everybody's okay. And they will skate away from the disagreement. 3:09 left to go here in the period.
I think it's safe to say the Black Bears are quickly on their way to point 106. Great job tonight by them all around, just kind of bearing down on defense and keeping shots away from Wyatt Freelander, and when he's been needed, came up big with the saves and able just to pepper Matt Lenz and make his night a tough one.
Held in at the line by Swain. He's trying to dance around a couple of defenders. Got past the first two, but not the third. Does make its way out to Cervoni outside the blue line. Force Binghamton to regain the zone. Black Bears fire. Rebounds available. And why not? They add another one. Garrett Sargis gets his second of the night. Right place, right time. And Black Bears put their 9th shot of the night in the back of the net. That is shot number 49 on the evening.
I believe that's goal number 19 on the weekend as well. So a pretty strong weekend for the Black Bears. And you just look at the Wolves here. 12 on last Friday, 7 last Saturday, 10 last night, and now 9. And you got to wonder what is going on here defensively. That needs to be solved. There's the replay of Sargis.
Now back in play. This is live. 2:30 left to go here. Black Bears try to fire again. Benchik will flip that one out. A stretch pass ahead between the legs above the crossbar, and that'll go into the safety net. Love the effort there from whoever that was. Couldn't make it out from the Wolves. Might have been Benchik or
Someone
Klink.
behind the defense, so I'm going to assume it was Klink because he loves to cheat offense.
Wonder if they're going to show a replay of that. I mean, I like it. It wasn't trying to showboat or anything like that. Actually,
That was the only way he would have been able to get that one in because he was behind that goal line shooting area. He needed to get himself back some space, so throwing it between the legs was really the only way. Similar to what we saw in that Hard Cup game.
Oh, we did see that in the Hard Cup game.
That was crazy.
Shout out the fire department. Shot from the wall, caught by Freelander. Getting set up here. Black Bears now officially have 50 shots on goal. Let's see who the assists go to on the Garrett Sargis goal. Hall against Steffen, 14 versus 14. And they say Nick Swain and Dan Weber gets another point.
Dan Weber's having a stat pad weekend this weekend. This got to be point, number 4 or 5 for him already.
And they also gave out a secondary assist to DeRazio on the Kirkby goal as well this period. Offensive zone penalty going to be taken here by the Black Bears as looks like a stick got tied up. And now the linesman trying to get involved and make sure everybody gets out okay. And it looks like Binghamton's going to finish this game out on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill.
Yeah, with only 1:55 to go here. A good chance to have a strong penalty kill in the one place that I think could have been improved tonight was there. So one last chance to get a good feeling for those guys and a happy ending to that.
Did you see who skated over to the penalty box
I
by
think it's
chance?
Kyle Steffen.
Okay, Kyle Steffen with the trip. Oh, no, it's Emerson Emery. Emerson Emery. Whoops, sorry, Kyle. Happy belated birthday. Watertown's power play, 50% on the night, 3 for 6.
That's what I was saying. They need, I think the Black Bears need to get a good penalty kill here, and that'll really be the last icing on the cake.
Oh, Binghamton is going to pick up 6 points this weekend as Grant Mentis' one-timing bid off the draw is blocked, pushed out into the neutral zone. Black Bears trying to clinch the Empire Division for the third straight year. They've already punched their ticket into the playoffs. They were able to do that last week. Not able to get the division title this week as the shot is absorbed by Freelander. And Binghamton will quickly swarm their netminder. Then after that, they will try to outlast the Continental Division champion for the number 1 overall seed. Things heating up in the Continental side of things for that number 1 seed. Columbus making a late surge here the last couple of weeks.
They have it where anyone on any night can beat you over there, which is kind of crazy. Like, it is a intense 4 or 5 team race.
McDonald, top of the umbrella, looking for a wrist shot. It's blocked. Does it come out? No, it's held in by the Wolves. Grant Mentis working down low, sending it across. Henning trying to whack at it, and the net comes off. So we're stopping again at 116.
Yeah, I mean, only, 76 seconds to get this one to the finish line. The Black Bears seemingly just trying to run the clock out. Holy Cervoni, the 2 defensemen out there right now.
You've been wanting to say that all night, all weekend, Holy Cervoni.
EJ's been wanting me to say it, so that's why I wanted to get it in there.
Okay.
I was going to kind of just let that one go by the wayside and see if, he cheered from the back.
Wolves win the draw. And at the half wall, Grant Mentis now trying to center up. Nobody's there. Good job by the Wolves, able to keep it in temporarily. Oh, and then Weber's clearing attempt hit somebody up high. Ooh, that's not going to feel good. Minute left to go here in this one. Wolves still on the power play. McDonald trying to spin away from Weber. As now the Wolves go to the middle, center ice circle. Filipov dropping it back off. Wrist shot from the point, just tipped wide. A redirect out in front. That's worked a couple of times tonight for the Wolves, trying to add 1 more to their total. I believe if they would have scored that goal, that would have been the most power play goals that the Black Bears have given up in one game this season. I believe one other team has 3 power play goals this year. I think it was Athens the first night they were here.
Yep, I remember that night.
Binghamton slaps this one down, and that ought to do it. Fans start to head for the exit. And Black Bears will win this one by a final score of 9-4. And unfortunately, like that steak, the Wolves were cooked this weekend as Binghamton picks up another big win as they win this one by a final score of 9-4. They get 19 goals this weekend. They will surround Wyatt Freelander, who picks up his 3rd win of the season, returning to the starters crease for the first time in just under a month, and now head back into the locker room and head home tonight. We're going to take a timeout, come back quickly, and wrap this one up on the La Quinta Inn & Suites post-game show. Get you ready for next weekend against the Danbury Hat-Tricks. We're back with you after this.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
Well, to quote Cole Parenti and what he just said, it is time to wrap this up and get ready for the Danbury Hat Tricks next weekend. No coaches show this week. Big thank you to everybody who came out Wednesday night. I thought we had a great turnout for switching the day from a Tuesday to a Wednesday, and we had a packed house out at Tully's.
I was there. I think that's why people came.
You're normally there.
Yeah, that's why people come.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was Mac Jansen. It was great to hear
It's
from
probably
him.
both of us, but probably both of us.
Okay.
I'm sure a good amount of crowd was there for him.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming out to Tully's this week, our last show at Tully's. It was great to hear from Mac Jansen and head coach Brant Sherwood. Only thing you could really say you can nitpick about this one was the PK for the Black Bears. They do give up 3 power play goals, but considering that they're down Dan Stone, CJ Stubbs, Gavin Yates, and Mac Jansen, and 3 of those 4 guys play a lot of your PK minutes, probably going to be okay with it. You've got your backup netminder back in between the pipes. Keep him fresh right now as they push for the postseason. And the Black Bears scored 9 goals, and they scored 9 5-on-5 goals.
Yeah, that was it's almost a picture-perfect night. Like you said, the penalty kill is probably the only thing they're going to look to improve, but it's a good point that they're missing 3 guys on that penalty kill. But 5-on-5 goals with down your leading goal scorer and your second leading goal scorer, and I think even your third leading goal scorer at that point between Stubbs, Jansen, and Yates is an impressive task, and the scoring depth really showed up here.
Kirkby got a pair of goals, as did Ivan Bondarenko and Garrett Sargis. Taking a look at the shots on goal, 20 in the period for the Black Bears, game total of 51, 12 for the Wolves, game total of 30. Binghamton outscores the opposition 3-2 in the final period, and they win this one by a final score of 9-4. Binghamton was 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Watertown was 3 for 7 on the man advantage. If there's something that the Wolves are going to hang their hat on tonight, it is they scored 3 power play goals against the Black Bears. And Cole, anything else that you want to say here for this weekend? I mean, Black Bears really took care of business. They got 6 points, which is what was expected of them going up to Watertown, as now they head back to Binghamton, getting set for a home-and-home series with the Danbury Hat Tricks next weekend.
Yeah, I think that this weekend was a really, really good weekend for them and kind of a morale boost for them. You know, down a couple guys, down a top defender, down an entire top line almost to say, still able to put up as many goals as you did on the Wolves. You can really take that to the bank and enjoy a nice weekend and nice ride home and, you know, just enjoy life that you're up top. You've clinched the division. You're heading towards, you've clinched the playoffs, You're heading towards the division and You're on cloud 9 right now. You're having a good time. You're having a good stretch of games.
Well, that'll do it for us here tonight inside the Black Bears office. We want to thank you for bearing with us the last 2 days for the remote broadcast. We really appreciate it. Unfortunately, just not able to get the signal out at the Watertown Municipal Arena at this time. We're always trying, and then maybe later on in the season we'll be able to get back up to the North Country, try again. But for now, Cole Parenti right there, EJ Worth on the socials for us, clipping the highlights, and boy, there have been a lot of them this weekend. Intern Jack helping us out with some live stats. I'm Brooks Hill for the Binghamton Black Bears, signing off. We will see you at the arena next Saturday with the Binghamton Hawks specialty jerseys, February 28th at 7 p.m., but we'll be on the air on Friday the 27th at the Danbury Ice Arena. We hope you're either there with us in person or you're listening along on YouTube. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy the gold medal game tomorrow morning. Get some sleep because 8 a.m. is going to come early. Have a good one.